to you by Big Daddy's Tattoo Studio in College Station. For the best ink in the Brazos Valley, head to Big Daddy's Tattoo Studio.
We're going to take the center, so if you'll block them for us.
Introducing first, representing the Trifecta at a combined weight of 395 pounds, Cade Carson and Chavy Chulo. Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Gen Z, Zane Valero. His acting partner from Navasota, Texas, weighing in at 600 pounds, the Mountain.
Once again, this is a tag team matchup between the four men who have buys into the quarterfinals of the Lions Den Championship Invitational Tournament. So no night off for these two teams. One of them, of course, very familiar with each other, and the other one right there, where Mr. Valero and the Mountain have not been ever on the same page. Their rivalry dates back a year to when Valero debuted here in Lions Pride Sports. They have never seen eye to eye. That's in the literal and in the metaphorical.
You see how good I am? You cheer for me! Knock him out! I'm better! Let's go, Chubby!
And tonight, for some reason, in Navasota, Zane Valero believes that he is going to get cheered over the Mountain. In comes the Mountain, and in comes Cade Carson. The shoulder blocked there, sending Carson out of the ring. Those two men, by the way, do not yet know who their opponents are going to be in the quarterfinal round, but we do have determinations from our two previous matches. Zane Valero is going to be facing off with Matthias. Best wishes to Zane. That's a quarterfinal matchup. Also, Chavy Chulo's opponent has been determined. The preceding matchup that you just saw, Cool Daddy Denzel, moving on with the win over the unknown. So Valero versus Matthias coming up on October 1st at halftime at Highway 21 in Bryan, as Carson goes for a headlock on the Mountain. Speaking of best wishes, best of luck with that. And yep, that's exactly what happened. Chavy Chulo coming up October 1st, halftime at Highway 21 in Bryan to face off against Cool Daddy Denzel. We're waiting on Cade Carson's opponent to be determined later tonight, as Hostage Hirsch in our next matchup will face off against Shimbashi, and again Carson bouncing off the Mountain. Unbelievable, as the Navasota native throws Cade down, the former Lions Pride Sports co-champion. As the Mountain looking maybe for a splash, but there's Chavy Chulo with the save and a chop block. The vertical base has got to be the target of any opponents of the Mountain. It generally is, and in this case, it's got the Mountain down at least for the moment, and now this illegal move. The referee throwing that 5 count, and Chavy Chulo goes out. And the Mountain, of course, waiting for his opponent to be determined. That'll be coming up later this evening as well, as Camonte Ross returns to singles action here in Lions Pride Sports against Outlaw Jay Austin, who himself has competed for the Lions Pride Sports Championship. The Mountain has competed for it. Chavy Chulo has competed for it. Now they're all in the tournament for the Lions Den Championship to have an inaugural winner. And now Chulo thrown into the bad corner. The Mountain overcoming that tag team offense from the Trifecta. And again, Zane Valero chooses to enter the matchup without getting a tag from the Mountain, the blind tag, and now Chulo sent into the corner.
This is how you win a match, idiot.
After that whole scenario, a roll-up, but Chulo not able to get the pinfall. Right, though, back on top of Zane Valero. This crowd here in Navasota has to be conflicted this evening. They, of course, want the Mountain, their hometown guy, to win the matchup, but that also means this... I think I've run out of adjectives, quite honestly, to describe Zane Valero. The Mountain's tag team partner is going to have to win as well, so they need to see this young man with a serious attitude issue coming up with a victory. 19 years old, all the physical gifts in the world, but his attitude continues to get in the way. And again, as we've said over and over again, he still hasn't won a match yet. The only reason he has a bye in this tournament, as he gets kicked by Carson. Quick cover there by Cade. Kick out. The only reason that Zane Valero has a bye in this tournament is because he was one of the final two in the Battle Royal to determine a couple of byes. The Mountain, of course, was the other of the two finalists, but the Mountain eliminated Valero, so he still hasn't won, and Chavy Chulo looking to continue that winless streak, but Valero does kick out.
You say Zane. You say Zane. You say Zane. You say.
Put the Mountain in there.
If nothing else, this crowd trying to urge Valero to get to the Mountain, but Chavy with a right forearm right across the back, a stomp to boot. And again, I don't know that you want to taunt the Mountain. Valero's been doing it. Chavy Chulo now doing it. Valero now into enemy territory. And the Trifecta has been working very well tonight despite their issues over recent weeks. The well-oiled machine that has been in place really for most of 2021 existing at the moment. They have been having their hiccups for sure, but not at the moment. The isolation on Valero continues as now Chavy charges in, but missing. And then Zane knocking Carson off, and there's a huge clothesline cutting off Valero before he can get to the Mountain. Cover for the win. No, kick out. Again, Chulo close, but Valero still's got something left in him. These four would not see each other again in this tournament unless we get the chalk scenario and all four of them advance out of the quarterfinals. Don't know about the likelihood of that, but certainly momentum going into those quarterfinals for a couple of these competitors will be of significance. Valero trying to get to his feet, and once again, the crowd may not like his attitude, but they certainly like the Mountain and want to see Valero tag him in. Valero shots to the midsection, one across the chin. Carson back on the apron, but doesn't interfere, and now Chulo now looking to send Valero off. Instead the counter, a block, and a swinging neck breaker. Zane Valero with an opportunity now to get to the Mountain if his mindset is there. He's been tagging himself into the matchup. Let's see if he tags the Mountain into the matchup. Both men down in the ring. Chulo looking for Carson. Valero slowly moving to the Mountain. The crowd urging on Gen Z. Chavy Chulo, tag, and the Mountain at the exact same time. Here come these foes. Bitter rivals. Over the years, they've faced each other a lot. Chulo and the Mountain have run into each other. And right now, they're running into back elbows and clotheslines. The 600-pounder. Both fists into the face of Carson. Both members of the Trifecta staggered, and now the Mountain running into him. Talking about moving mountains, the Mountain's moving himself, and the Trifecta ain't liking it.
Put your move on! Put your move on!
Crowd calling for a splash, and oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Zane Valero just tagged in as the 600-pounder was about to splash down on Carson. What on earth? Mountain pushed Valero, and that's a code breaker. Carson to the cover after the Mountain shoved Valero out of the way, and it's a win.
The winner of this match, Cade Carson, Chavy Chulo, the Trifecta.
This crowd in Navasota's got to be conflicted. The Mountain loses the matchup, but it was Zane Valero causing. I don't think Mountain's going to lose here. Folks at the 7B Ranch are not conflicted about that one. The Mountain stands tall to wrap things up in this tag team matchup. He may not be the winner, but I would say Carson and Chulo certainly don't look like winners either. Look at the look on Chavy's face in particular. But both men run into a big old set of choke slams. And the Mountain ends up, wait a minute. Here comes the leader of the Trifecta.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Cut out the stupid music. Oh, here comes another one. Can everybody do me one favor real quick? Just shut up for a second. Oh, I know. Trifecta and their fantastic win. You won, yeah. In the sloppiest of fashion. Chavy. Cade, you may have had a little bit of an off night. You know what happens. Chavy. What is going on with you? This is Trifecta, the greatest faction in all of pro wrestling.
I know. We won. That was not me. Tag team needs 2 people. You forget that. You don't put it on me.
Let's not forget who leads this little great big faction. You are little in the faction. You wanted to join us, remember? And all you've been doing is dropping the ball lately.
Don't take that.
So let's face it. Tonight.
Come on, Chavy, don't get up there.
All right. This is how it's going to go down. We all know that later tonight, I'm going to kick Drake Durden's butt all over this place. This Blue town. But it's fun. Okay. I don't know either, Cade. You got your victory. I'm gonna let the sloppiness go. Cause let's face it, I'm the greatest there is. I will be a 3-time Lions Pride Sports Champion tonight, for I am the Lion King. Night of celebration, right, Cade? And don't worry, Chavy, you'll be right there with us. But for this match, I don't need you, Cade, out here. And I definitely don't need you out here, Chavy. So, tonight, for my match, you have the night off. Now do me a favor. Go in the back. Let's all go in the back and take our time doing it. Because everybody in here wants to see us.
I honestly don't know that I was watching the same match as Mike Dell. Yeah, there were a few miscues. I wouldn't call it sloppy by any stretch of the imagination, and I certainly wouldn't call Chavy Chulo a great offender in that. Dell and Durden later tonight for the title. Thanks for watching Lions Pride Sports on YouTube. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Plus, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For the very latest on Lions Pride Sports, visit our website, lionsprideproductions.com. You'll also find information on the Lions Den training facility there.